out today. Excuse me, not an easy out.
We're diving into the stories of three gamers who took their love for the game way too far. Jacksonville, Florida, August 2018. The sun is shining, people are hyped. It's the Madden NFL 19 Classic Tournament. Among them is David Katz, 24 years old, kind of quiet, but crazy good at Madden. David's got this intensity about him. Some players even talked about how he'd get visibly agitated after a loss. But nobody could have predicted what was about to go down. David Katz loses a match. People are watching, the other players celebrating, and David, he just snaps. He gets up, walks out of the venue. No big deal, right? Wrong. David goes to his car, grabs a handgun he legally owned, and walks right back into that tournament. And then, everything goes silent. Gunshots, screams, total chaos. David Katz opens fire, aiming at the other gamers. Eli Clayton, just 22 years old, gone. Taylor Robertson, only 27, gone too. Two young lives filled with so much potential, snuffed out in a matter of seconds. And then, just as quickly as it started, it's over. David Katz turns the gun on himself. The aftermath was devastating. Families shattered, a community in mourning, and this dark cloud hanging over the gaming world. The investigation revealed that David Katz had a history of mental health issues. He'd been in and out of treatment, even prescribed antipsychotic medication. Take the story of Edward Kang, a 20-year-old gamer from New Jersey. Edward was super into this MMORPG, Archeage, like lived and breathed it. He got into this nasty online feud with another player, just constant arguing, threats, the works. But here's where it gets scary. Edward, instead of just turning off his computer, decided to take things into his own hands. He tracked down his online rival's real address, doxing it's called, booked a one-way ticket to Florida, and showed up at this guy's doorstep. Not with an olive branch, no, but with a hammer. Can you imagine? You're just chilling at home, maybe about to hop online and play some Archeage, when suddenly your doorbell rings. You open the door and there he is. The guy you've been arguing with online, except now he's real, and he's standing on your porch with a hammer in his hand. That's exactly what happened to Edward's victim. He was brutally attacked, left with severe head injuries, lucky to be alive, honestly. Edward Kang was arrested and charged with attempted second-degree murder. This case sent shockwaves through the gaming community. It was a terrifying reminder that the internet isn't some lawless playground where you can say and do whatever you want without consequences. The things you say online, the threats you make, they can have real-world repercussions. Disturbing case of Guilherme Costa. It's about this kid, Guilherme Costa from Brazil. He was really into first-person shooter games, like obsessed. But here's the thing. Guilherme wasn't just playing these games, he was living them. Worse, he was idolizing the very real-life monsters who commit these horrific mass shootings. Guilherme spent months, maybe even years, researching school shootings, immersing himself in the darkest corners of the internet. He even talked about how video games helped him prepare, how they gave him a sense of control, a feeling of power that he craved in real life. And then, one day, it all culminated in a horrifying act of violence. Guilherme walked into his school armed and ready to kill. He opened fire, just like in the games he played, just like the killers he worshipped. A teacher, just trying to do their job, was killed. Students were injured, their lives forever scarred by the trauma of that day. Guilherme was caught, of course, but the damage was done. His case sparked a huge debate about the role of violent video games in society. Were these games to blame for pushing an already unstable individual over the edge? Are we missing the warning signs? These stories, they stay with you. They make you question everything. Do violent games push unstable people toward real crime, or were these killers already disturbed? Comment below. Let's talk about it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss out on the next deep dive into the dark side of humanity.